Are you though? I mean, are you really recording now?
So you talked over the intro. But it's okay.
You're
We're
welcome.
up, guys. We're back. For me today, this is the second podcast in a row. If you're wondering why I'm wearing the exact same shirt as the last episode. It's the same day for me. I'm having a podcast with my buddy Josh here. And remember how last time we did a podcast really late and we apologized for being very stimulating? Well, we remembered to not do that this time, and so we started very early and got everything straightened out very quickly. And now it's only 12:38 on my side. That's not as bad as the last time we started at 12:48. So there's a plus.
I mean, it's
You
good.
gotta look at the plus in the world, you know what I mean? So there you go. So Josh, how you doing up in Colorado? Anything different ever since last time we talked?
The only different is cold, man. That cold snap that came through the whole country. We only got a little bit. We played in the snow with the kids for a little while. Like, it wasn't too bad. We did get like 3 or 4 inches, which is nothing compared to the rest of the country. But, I mean, it's not too bad.
The world's getting snowed on. It's kind of crazy.
Well, I didn't see the cold snap going through the world. Only the U.S. of A.
Yeah, it's like it snowed in like Spain, Madrid, and like it's snowing like in all these other countries. Where
is it really?
To the point where there's sand on top of snow, on top of sand.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like there's all these countries that got snow all over. It's like the whole planet is just like freaking out and having these weird snow patterns.
Well, I mean, we fucked our planet up, so.
Or maybe, I mean, who knows? Maybe it's just we're able to view this more easily. Maybe this always happens, or maybe this only happens a certain amount of years, and this is just easily broadcasted with our cameras now.
It might be, it might be. I don't know. It's kind of an interesting point.
Yeah. Either way, I leave it open because I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
But yeah, man. So like earlier today, which for other people, this is gonna be a whole week apart. So this is gonna be uploaded essentially 2 Saturdays from now. Maybe I'll do something cool where I'll upload on Anchor early to get people over to Anchor. That would be like an interesting idea, so maybe I'll do that.
It would be.
I'm gonna start doing Anchor, guys. I just gotta get a software to be able to chop up my actual videos because it only allows you to. Oh, excuse me. I drank a little bit of beer. It only lets you upload 250 megabytes through an audio upload. But the thing is, you can upload video, and it only gives you a 3-hour limit on video, which is awesome. Except it needs to transcribe your video, and it can't transcribe my videos. So it just won't upload them. So I need to upload them audio, which is what I was planning to. But I was just hoping that I could upload them via video and transition them into audio. So I got the audio once, but the audio limit being 250 megabytes is like essentially 45 minutes. That's 45 minutes. And that's when you're making it an ALAC file. That's not even like an MP4 or an MP3 file. That's an ALAC file. And you're doing like 750 for the entire episode. So split it in half, like that's like a third. That's like it's just irritating. And it's like I don't want to make a podcast Bobby Part 1, podcast Bobby Part 2, and podcast Bobby Part 3. And you have to watch all 3 parts of one podcast with ads at the beginning and at the end and in the middle of all of them. That's like just a lot, and I don't want to do that. But I don't want to drop the quality and jam it all into one, because then you'll be hearing like a lower quality version of the podcast. So it's catch-22, man.
It is, and I have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest. And probably half the people watching this have no idea what you're talking
I'm
about.
sorry.
No,
Some
you're
people
good.
do.
You're
Some
good.
people
You're good.
do. Long story
It is
short,
what it
it's
is. I
just
mean,
like it doesn't make sense, essentially.
no.
Using the softwares and the programs and the websites that I've worked with before, that's just a weird funnel. Because, like, 3-hour limitations of 4 on MP4s, aka videos, is a lot. That's like 15 to 20 gigabytes of video. And then you're telling me I can only support 250 megabits of audio? Everyone understands that. That's crazy. That doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? And so that's all I'm saying.
Well,
that's why I'm not on currently. Did I get you back?
I think so.
Okay.
You still here with me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Are we still here?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I think space is relative.
Yeah, space is relative, but that's besides the point. You know, how you doing, Jules?
Left and right seems to be the only things I can depend on.
Left and right. What about up and down?
Up and down it's unpredictable. You ever been to Death Valley?
Yes, actually, Arizona. I have.
You can lean at a 45-degree angle, like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been there.
And it's just like apparently gravity's just like really weird down there.
Well, I've driven semi trucks there, and I did stop in Death Valley. There was a time where I don't think I knew you at this time. I was when my wife was pregnant with my daughter Mel. I actually stopped in Death Valley, and it's the weirdest place in the world. They have one of them lakes that's like a not dead lake. What's it called? The one that has so much salt in it that you could literally float on the top of the water.
Yeah, Salt Lake. Yeah. I mean, that's it. It's just
it's
salt.
the same thing.
It's very acidic. Salt's acidic.
Yeah. No, it's not acidic.
Yeah.
Is it?
Salt's on the acid side, right? Just go on with your story. I'll get back to you on that. I'll confirm this.
We'll go with that.
But
yeah, they got some lakes that are they have a high salinity, that you could literally lay on your back and just float on the top of the fucking lake. Like, you could just literally float on top of the water. And for everybody watching, by the way, I'm sorry that I'm leaning back and you can see my pasty white legs. No, it's cool. It's cool going to a place like that. Death Valley is an interesting place. They have a lot of dry lakes where we could walk out onto a dry lake and you could literally pick up salt crystals that are the size of like basketballs. It's insane. But
so the answer is very confusing. If you want to know whether salt is basic or acidic, the answer is very confusing. Do you want to know? What is it? Do you want to really know? So,
I want to know.
So here's the thing. I can either read you the second thing I read or the first thing I read. But both don't make sense. But the second one makes a little more sense than the first one, but neither makes sense. So do you want me to read you just the first one and then the second?
Yeah, let's hear the first.
Okay, so the first one says
Don't die on me, Jules.
From Britannica.com/science. It says a salt consists of the positive ion cation of a base and the negative ion anion, I'm not even going to pronounce that correctly probably, of an acid. The reaction between an acid and a base is called a neutralization reaction. The term salt is also used to refer specifically to common table salt or sodium chloride. So that doesn't really answer the question, right? In my eyes.
No, it doesn't.
Here's the second thing I read.
Okay.
Salt will only be basic if it contains the conjugate base of a weak acid. Sodium chloride, for instance, contains chloride, which is the conjugate base of HCl, which I'm assuming is hydrogen chloride. But because HCl is or HCl, whichever one, a strong acid, the Cl ion is not basic in the solution, and it isn't capable of detonating water. So
let me help you out here.
No, that's done. That's done. Just leave it. Leave it. That's dead. That's dead and buried.
I mean,
this is gonna ruin. This is. That's a black hole. That's a black hole. That's a black hole. We discovered a black hole. That like literally could end a whole podcast. That was a black hole. That made no sense. So apparently salt is not a thing at all. A lot of things can be a salt.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much sodium in all kinds of things. It's kind of hard to say what it is, I guess.
I guess so. So, like, based on if salt contains something or doesn't contain something, would change whether or not it is or isn't basic.
Essentially.
I feel like that's a cop-out answer.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. Oh, no, like live as in live streaming?
Yeah.
Do you want me to? I can. We can just start
no,
it.
Hold on, no.
I haven't done live.
That was total shit.
I'm recording though.
Yeah, I'm recording too. That was
total
shit. I would not include that.
What?
Because we're gonna get so many people that if anybody ever watches this, they're gonna sit here and like completely destroy us.
What do you mean?
Like in the comments and shit. They're gonna explain how it. Like that doesn't make sense.
How salt, like they're gonna be like, you're so stupid, salt. That doesn't matter, man. People are always gonna be smarter
I know it
than
doesn't
you.
matter, but
it's like
the second thing you read out does make sense, and it makes sense for a reason.
Well, that's what I am interpreting. That's what I'm interpreting it as.
Right.
And that's not necessarily like I could be totally wrong, and I'm probably wrong. But people are always going to be smarter. You know what I mean? And if somebody judges me off of one fact and doesn't allow me, hey, look, like I'm getting all these words right. That's a pretty good trick.
Fuck.
What happened?
Jules, you can hear me. My fucking internet died.
All right, I'm going to pause the stream real quick, guys. BRB. He's frozen, as you can see. Be right back. Alright, so we're back. His internet went out a couple times. But we're chilling on here.
Oops.
But key topic today. Something that I've been very interested in. What the fuck is going on with my camera? Did you see that?
I saw that. Yeah, I'm trying to get my whole thing to work. Sorry, everybody who is watching. We're having technical difficulties. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I think I'm good now. Okay, sorry, everybody.
I got some lo mein in the fridge.
I'm just using some crappy Wi-Fi.
So, the main topic today is kayaks. I want to get a kayak.
Kayaks. So, Julie and I have talked about this on the phone today, and
dude, we could plan a trip. We could plan a trip and go somewhere. And
I want you to
kayak somewhere.
I want you to come up here. If you're gonna go anywhere, if you're gonna plan a trip, come up here. Yes, I can go back home where you are to Florida.
We could go up to the mountains or something.
Oh, dude, that's why I'm saying
like
that.
I'm saying, like I do want to go up to where you're at, but I'm gonna say like let's plan a camping trip involving like we drive up to the spot, we get these canoes. And like, see, here's the thing. There's these different attachments for these kayaks. Sorry, not canoes. Where there's wheels. There's two wheels, and you strap it to the kayak, and it allows you just to carry. You just drag the front nose handle.
Oh, yeah.
And it just lets you carry it like a little trailer.
Yeah.
Just attached
if
to
you're
the
by
bottom.
yourself, yeah.
And so
those
like,
are great things.
Yo, we could think about it. We could attach it. And the thing is, the mounts for the cars, any car can attach them. I was looking at it's like $60-$70 just to attach it. Some of the more expensive ones are like $150, but like you can easily attach any single.
I think my internet just went out again.
Well, let me know. It went out. This might not be the best time to do a podcast.